Toyota Tacoma has long been a benchmark for midsize pickup trucks, winning fans with its rugged reliability and bulletproof mechanicals. For 2025, Toyota decided it was time to give its bestseller a heart transplant. Gone is the aging, naturally aspirated V6. In its place comes a thoroughly modern 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, offered in two distinct flavors, the standard iForce engine and the electrified iForce Max hybrid. On paper, both represent dramatic steps forward in power and efficiency. In practice, they offer two different driving experiences, one that excites with raw numbers and another that redefines how a Tacoma delivers its muscle. The standard iForce turbocharged engine. At the core of the 2025 Tacoma lineup sits the 2.4-liter turbocharged iForce engine. Toyota designed this unit to replace the outgoing V6 while outperforming it in nearly every measurable way. Producing a healthy 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque, the engine is more than just a downsized alternative. Its forced induction setup allows for robust torque delivery lower in the rev range, which theoretically means better acceleration from a stop and stronger passing power on the highway. Buyers can pair it with either a 6-speed manual transmission for traditionalists who crave control, or an 8-speed automatic for those who prefer a more relaxed, efficient commute. The technical promise of this engine is clear. By using a smaller displacement turbocharged design, Toyota can meet stricter emission standards, while delivering torque levels the old V6 could only dream of. Engineers also work to keep the package compact, reducing weight over the front axle and helping with handling and fuel economy. For daily driving, the numbers suggest effortless merging, confident towing, and the ability to climb steep grades without excessive revving. Yet, as any enthusiast or engineer will tell you, horsepower figures don't always translate perfectly to the street. Early owner reports and test drives reveal that the non-hybrid iForce sometimes struggles with turbo lag and inconsistent throttle response. Drivers have described a momentary pause between pressing the accelerator and feeling the surge of power, particularly when the engine is off boost at low RPM. This phenomenon is common with turbocharged engines, especially those tuned for higher peak torque, and it requires careful calibration of the turbo size, wastegate control, and transmission mapping. The Tacoma's 8-speed automatic, while efficient, has also been criticized for occasional hesitation or gear hunting, which can accentuate the sensation of lag. Toyota engineers likely chose a turbo size that balances peak output and durability, but the trade-off is that the turbo needs time to spool under sudden throttle inputs. A skilled driver can minimize this by anticipating acceleration and keeping the engine in its power band, but casual drivers coming from a naturally aspirated V6 may initially find the response less immediate. For those who value simplicity and mechanical feel, the 6-speed manual provides a more direct connection, but it also demands more engagement in traffic. Despite these criticisms, the standard iForce remains a compelling engine. When the turbo is on song, the Tacoma surges forward with authority. Mid-range torque is abundant, making highway merges and two-lane passes stress-free. Off-road, the turbo's low-end grunt helps in crawling situations where the old V6 needed more revs. And while it may not sing like a 6-cylinder, the engine's character is distinctly modern, tight, efficient, and muscular. The iForce Max hybrid, electrified muscle. For buyers who want even more performance and smoother power delivery, Toyota offers the iForce Max hybrid. This system builds on the same 2.4-liter turbocharged engine but adds an electric motor and battery pack, transforming the Tacoma into one of the most powerful trucks in its class. Combined output climbs to an impressive 326 horsepower and a staggering 465 pound-feet of torque. Those figures put the Tacoma ahead of many rivals and even challenge some full-size trucks. The hybrid system pairs exclusively with the 8-speed automatic transmission. Where the standard engine relies solely on the turbocharger for low-end torque, the hybrid's electric motor provides instant thrust from a standstill. This nearly eliminates the turbo lag that some drivers complain about in the non-hybrid model. Press the accelerator and the Tacoma moves forward decisively, the electric assist filling in until the turbo reaches full boost. The result is a smoother, more confident launch and effortless acceleration in city traffic. The benefits extend beyond quick getaways. When towing, the iForce Max shines. Its immense torque arrives early and stays consistent, allowing the truck to pull heavy trailers with less drama. Drivers report that steep grades, highway merges with a full load, and off-road climbs feel easier and more controlled. The hybrid system also improves throttle modulation at low speeds, a key advantage when navigating rocky trails or backing up with a trailer. Of course, the hybrid's advantages come with trade-offs. The added electric hardware increases the truck's weight, which can slightly reduce payload capacity and may impact handling when the bed is fully loaded. Complexity is another consideration. A hybrid powertrain introduces more components: batteries, electric motors, control modules, which could lead to higher long-term maintenance costs or expensive repairs if problems arise outside of warranty. Toyota has an excellent track record with hybrid reliability, but owners should still factor in the potential for additional service requirements. Price is another factor. The iForce Max commands a premium over the standard engine, and while its performance and towing capabilities justify the cost for many buyers, those who rarely tow or venture off-road may find the standard engine perfectly adequate. The hybrid's fuel economy benefits also depend on driving style. In city driving with frequent stops, the electric assist can improve efficiency, but under heavy highway loads or constant high-speed travel, the gains may be modest. Expert insights on engineering choices. Automotive engineers and powertrain specialists see Toyota's move to a turbocharged four-cylinder as part of a broader industry trend. Downsized turbo engines can produce V6 levels of power while meeting tightening emissions regulations. The key challenge lies in managing heat and ensuring durability under heavy loads. Turbos generate significant thermal stress, and in a truck expected to tow, haul, and off-road, cooling systems must be robust. Toyota has a reputation for over-engineering critical components, and early indications suggest heavy-duty cooling, reinforced pistons, and a carefully calibrated engine control unit designed to withstand prolonged towing and high ambient temperatures. The hybrid system adds another layer of complexity. Engineers must balance the interaction between the electric motor, turbocharger, and transmission to deliver seamless power. Even minor misalignments in software tuning can cause jerky transitions or unpredictable throttle response. Early reviews of the iForce Max suggest Toyota has largely succeeded, though some drivers still report feeling subtle shifts between electric and gas power under hard acceleration. Over-the-air updates and future software refinements may further smooth these transitions as Toyota gathers real-world data. Experts also highlight the importance of transmission tuning. The 8-speed automatic plays a critical role in how both powertrains feel. Aggressive shift programming can mask turbo lag but may create harshness in everyday driving. Conservative mapping can improve smoothness but leave drivers wanting sharper response. Striking the right balance is an ongoing process, and Toyota may adjust calibrations through future updates as more customer feedback comes in. Real-world driving impressions. Numbers and engineering theory tell only part of the story. What matters most is how the Tacoma feels on the road and trail. Drivers of the non-hybrid iForce generally praise its strong mid-range punch once the turbo spools, making highway passing effortless. Off-road enthusiasts appreciate the broad torque curve that allows for controlled crawling and steep hill climbs. However, in city traffic or during sudden acceleration, some owners notice the brief pause before boost builds. It's not a deal-breaker, but it can be surprising for those used to the linear response of the old V6. The iForce Max Hybrid largely eliminates these concerns. Electric torque fills the gap, giving the Tacoma an almost diesel-like surge of low-end power. Merging onto highways or towing a heavy trailer feels less stressful, and stop-and-go traffic becomes more relaxing thanks to the hybrid's ability to glide off the line. For drivers who regularly tow boats, campers, or construction equipment, the hybrid's extra muscle provides a tangible benefit that goes beyond the spec sheet. Off-road, both engines deliver impressive capability, especially when paired with Toyota's advanced four-wheel drive systems. The hybrid's immediate torque makes it easier to modulate throttle over obstacles, while the standard engine's simpler design may appeal to those who value mechanical purity and long-term serviceability in remote locations. Choosing the right powertrain. For potential buyers, the decision between the iForce and iForce Max comes down to priorities. The standard turbocharged engine offers strong performance, a lower purchase price, and fewer components to maintain. It's an excellent choice for drivers who want a capable daily truck with occasional towing needs and who prefer a more straightforward mechanical setup. The iForce Max Hybrid, on the other hand, is for those who demand the most from their Tacoma. Its superior torque, smoother acceleration, and towing confidence make it the better option for heavy users, off-road explorers, and anyone who values cutting-edge technology. It carries a higher upfront cost and more complexity, but for many buyers, the driving experience and capability justify the investment. Final thoughts. The 2025 Toyota Tacoma represents a bold leap forward for Toyota's midsize truck. By replacing its venerable V6 with a turbocharged four-cylinder and offering a powerful hybrid option, Toyota has embraced the future without sacrificing the Tacoma's core identity as a rugged, dependable workhorse. The standard iForce engine delivers impressive power and efficiency, though it demands a slight adjustment in driving style to account for turbo lag. The iForce Max Hybrid takes everything a step further, blending turbocharged muscle with electric immediacy for a truck that feels modern, strong, and ready for any challenge. Both powertrains show Toyota's commitment to evolution. The choice between them isn't about which is better on paper, but which best fits the way you live and drive. Whether you value simplicity and tradition or crave the latest in hybrid technology, the 2025 Tacoma offers a powertrain that proves this legendary pickup can adapt to a new era while remaining unmistakably a Tacoma.